I mean, like if I could get one thing across to anybody listening to this is that Jehovah's Witnesses are a cult. They are not just a quirky, goofy, harmless fringe religious group. So I just want them to know that the average Jehovah's Witness is constantly living with the threat of shunning hanging over their head. So it's easy to laugh at them because they don't look scary. You know, they're not like the, well, they're very similar to Scientologists, but they don't. I've said this before in just like small pockets of friend groups. Jehovah's Witnesses don't have grabby headlines. Like they're not. I've said this. They don't. They're not a sexy cult. Like they don't have. Like you don't pick up a book and go, ooh, the sex cult that branded a bunch of women and they were sex slaves, but it was a self help group. You know, like Nexium. Like they don't have that vibe. It's just like a bunch of dorky grandmas knocking on doors. But it's like I get it. They're an easy target. They're easy to laugh at, but you have to understand their history and their policies and that people are currently suffering and have been suffering for decades. People have not spoken to their mother and father for 20, 30 years. And yes, of course they move on. They don't move on in the sense of like that you got to function and move on with life, but that really screws with your head. You think a day doesn't go by where I don't think of my parents? You know? But also I'm not like sitting around bawling. I got to move on with my life, rebuild my life, you know? So,
Sure.
yeah.
And
But give them understand that they're not just a quirky harmless religious group. So don't think just, "Oh, I just thought you guys just do your thing." And no, you have to understand they are dangerous. But also like they're everyday people. They're just trapped in something. So they're not evil. Like the organization and its policies are abusive and I have a problem with the leadership, not Jehovah's Witnesses themselves. But generally speaking, I don't have a beef with Jehovah's Witnesses as individuals. I have a problem with the leadership that is exploiting and abusing people because minors, I was born into this. I'm very passionate about it. Minors do not have the ability to consent to a religious or political ideology. And so people don't understand this is not like church on Sunday. And that's no offense to people who go to church on Sunday. That probably sounds bad the way that's framed, but like this isn't just I go to church, but I also have the freedom to do maybe talk to other people and explore other things. And it's very authoritarian, it's very controlling. It is a cult. There is collateral, there are consequences if you leave.